You talk about Loksabha polls, Goa has 2 seats. But there is still a confusion between, when you talk about the India alliance, where you have 2 seats, but the AAP has already announced one candidate in South Goa. So what is your say on that confusion?
Well, I see it's not a good thing in an alliance to be saying things that contradict the respective partners. But I can tell you, for a month I've been involved in the negotiations with all the parties that are in the alliance for specifically deciding who will be fielding a candidate in which part of the country. And we've had very cordial, very useful, very friendly discussions. Of course, there are some divergence in perceptions and in aspirations, perhaps in ambitions, etc. But we are trying to narrow them down as much as possible. Now, since you mentioned Aam Aadmi Party, we've had several rounds of discussions with Aam Aadmi Party. I think I would not be wrong in saying that 6 or 7 rounds of discussions have happened between the committee that we have set up and their representatives who have come and met us. There's also been meetings with top leaders and with Mr. Mukul Vasnik and others in our committee. And we have not had any discomfort at any stage. They have made some unilateral announcements. They made one about Punjab, but the unilateral announcement they made about Punjab was something that we agreed with. It could have been better for us to sit together and announce it together. But the decision on Punjab is a consensual decision. It is not an adversarial decision at all. Now, as far as some other places are concerned, one seat in the Union Territory, some issues in Gujarat, some issue here in Goa, etc., are all being sorted out, and we are very rapidly moving towards what will be the final version, and that final version will obviously be announced with us sitting together. So, no discomfort, no problem, no issues as far as I am concerned. On behalf of the committee, I can tell you that it will be sorted out. We have the confidence. Going by the experience of our conversations, it will be sorted out.
So what should a common man should understand at the moment?
Common man should just wait.
So, the announcement on that.
No, I'm just saying common man should just wait.
So it is not the final version?
See, a final version will only come when whatever is said by both of us sitting together, or the alliance sitting together. There are certain protocols of the alliance that all the leaders will sit together, or representatives of the leaders will sit together and make some announcements. So in some places this is happening.
I'm talking about specifically on Goa.
I'm talking about Goa, I'm talking about UP. Some announcements are made in UP, the discussions continued. Some more announcements are made in UP, discussions continued. Now we've reached a point when we can both together sit down and announce. So there will be an announcement together. Today, it would be unfair on my part to say that is not right, or for me to say, no, that is right, because then what are we negotiating about? Negotiations are going on even today while I'm not there in Delhi. Negotiations are continuing. We are on very good terms with the Aam Aadmi Party leaders who have come to negotiate.
In Goa, if you talk about, say, Loksabha, how long the Congress would decide or take to announce those candidates? Because you hardly have time. You need to move around to 40 conferences, suppose in South.
We are working in parallel. I do understand that your PAC has already met and that the screening committee is in the process of meeting. They have met once, they will meet again. Unlike UP, you don't have to decide 80 seats. You have to decide only 2 seats. So it can all be done quickly and rapidly. I am on the Central Election Committee. All that will come before us and we will also quickly decide. But as I said, we tried to put a timeline, but it was difficult to put a timeline. So many things were happening at the same time. But there's a continual process going on by which we can hope to finally give you as to what is the final decision very, very shortly. We are all working towards it.
Roughly by when?
Now I can't say that because if I say 3 days and then you ask me, you said 3 days in Goa, now you come here and take more time. As quick as possible.